Avi, thank you so much for those kind and thoughtful words. They mean so much to Erica and me. Your leadership and mentorship is greatly appreciated. I feel blessed to work side by side with you on this outstanding organization. Before I get started, I want to thank my incredible wife. Erica, this was truly done together. I want to also mention that throughout the years and through today, whether it was a missed bedtime for the kids, an evening phone call, or dinner in the kitchen that I could not join you for, you always said the same thing. For Sinai, it's okay. Thank you. And both Eric and I want to say thank you to our parents for being tremendous role models and instilling within us the importance of being active members of the community. You not only give, but oftentimes give with us, serving as a partner on so many initiatives for Sinai. People often ask me, why Sinai? There are a lot of important causes out there in our community. So why do Eric and I put Sinai at the very top of our priorities? Sinai holds a special place in our hearts because we believe Sinai is what makes our community so special. Sinai is not just providing an outstanding education for the children who need it. The dedicated and heroic teachers, therapists, administrators, and business office staff at Sinai are doing so much more. They are giving those children pride and confidence. They are enabling them to join in family conversations at the Shabbat table. They are teaching them how to be contributing members of the community. But maybe most important, Sinai is important to Erica and me because over the course of the past 40 years, Sinai has changed the way that everyone in our community thinks about and relates to individuals with disabilities. I know because I am one of those people. At TABC, I shared the school community with Sinai students, and it gave me the opportunity to perform daily acts of chesed, acts of kindness with these students. Taking an extra minute to say hi in the halls, being patient in the gym, and developing a special handshake were all the things that I tried to do. Put bluntly, it felt good that I was doing something to these students. As my high school years went on, I started to see the Sinai students for who they were, just teenagers like me who wanted to have friends, be social, and enjoy the high school experience. Slowly, I realized that these relationships were not chesed, but true and real friendships. That realization changed everything for me, and I am 100% confident that it changes everything for every mainstream student who is lucky enough to have Sinai in their school. Sinai is important to Erica and me because it is not just helping the Sinai students. Sinai makes our community stronger, better, and more sensitive. Close to 1,000 people have gathered here tonight to support Sinai and to learn more about the life-saving work that it does. I'm up here to thank you for your support, but also to urge you to take it to the next level. We all need to think about Sinai's future. Sinai has been there for our community for over 40 years, and many of the people who were here at the beginning took on the responsibility to make it a reality and are still deeply involved, still dedicated to Sinai's success. To those of you who are in the room here with us tonight, I am in awe of what you created. But to everyone else, we must recognize that the torch can't be held by that founding generation forever. Eric and I feel a responsibility to help bring the next generation of leaders to Sinai, and that is why we are so incredibly proud of all of our friends, our generation, who have come out tonight. To you, our friends, and to everyone in the room tonight, please help us take it one step further. Every single one of you here tonight can make a difference by getting more involved. Help spread the word about the life-changing work Sinai does. Share Sinai's films. Encourage your friends to learn more and to get involved. And prioritize Sinai in your tzedakah giving. Eric and I have a tradition in which we write our 3 children, Matthew, Caleb, and Mariah, letters to memorialize various life events. We recently wrote a letter to them, which sits in a folder in our lawyer's office, along with our will that includes a portion of our estate set aside for Sinai. In this letter, we express to them part of what I've spoken about here tonight. I want to share the last few sentences with you. Our dear children, chesed is important, and it is your responsibility. It is our belief that with the right frame of mind, you will not view those that you help in need as chesed projects, but simply as people. In some instances, just as it was with Daddy, those people will even become your friends. We ask that our inclusion of Sinai in our state not be the end of our support, but just the beginning. It is up to you to continue the legacy and carry on what is so near and dear to us. We've made it clear what our priorities are. It is now up to you and those that you bring along to carry the torch. Love, Mommy and Daddy. To all of you here tonight, I turn to you and say, please take your commitment to Sinai to the next level. Sinai serves an important role in our community, and all of us have a responsibility to make sure it is there for the future generations of children and families who need it. Sinai makes our community great, but it can only be there for the community if we are there for Sinai. Thank you.